Hello, my name is Jamila Henderson, and this is my persuasive speech. This is my audience. Today, I will be talking to you about affirmative action. I will be discussing what affirmative action is, how it affects people in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and affirmative action policies in education and in college enrollment. Affirmative action is a policy or practice in which an institution or organization actively engages in efforts to improve opportunities for historically excluded groups, such as minorities, especially African Americans, in things such as employment and education. Affirmative action forbids others discriminating on the grounds of race, sex, religion, or other factors. It also aims to actively encourage the recruitment, hiring, and promotion of members of minority groups and women. Affirmative action is one of the most controversial and divisive issues in America, affecting cities all over like our own. These policies are necessary in education and employment because without them, there would be less diversity, discrimination, and inequality. According to Jane Hodges, affirmative action was designed to overcome the effects of past discrimination by enabling the person or group discriminated against either to compete or level terms with the favored group, or more controversially, to achieve equality outright or equal results. Through Kennedy's Executive Order 10925 in 1961, federally funded projects were ordered to take affirmative action to ensure that applicants are employed and employees are treated during employment without regard to their race, creed, color, or national origin. In addition to the order, the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission, as it is currently known, was created. These commissions and programs were put in place to improve African American employment and education prospects. After Kennedy's assassination, President Lyndon B. Johnson continued Kennedy's order under the U.S. Department of Labor to also protect women in the Civil Rights Act of 1964. Despite these changes, only 5% of undergraduate students, 1% of law students, and 2% of medical students in the country were African American. Explained in The Evolution of Affirmative Action, President Johnson instituted an additional executive order that increased minority hiring and put quotas in place. Many colleges and universities began to include similar policies in their admissions processes. Without affirmative action, the gaps in college enrollment between minority and white students would be greater than it already is today. Even with affirmative action policies in place at universities, minority groups are still vastly underrepresented today. Studies by the Department of Education have found that Black students are underrepresented by at least 20% at 79% of the country's research universities. Only 2 research universities in states with affirmative action bans have at least the same proportion of Black students at the state's college-age population, and one of those is Florida A&M University, an HBCU. In conclusion, it is important to see that affirmative action is a program worth holding on to as minority